Hey, Vinyl Community, Anthony Gambler 812. Thanksgiving's over. I have a bunch of thrift finds, end of year yard sale pickups, and whatnot that I wanted to dive in and get to because I wanted to break it up in a couple of videos, but I figured just nab all the vinyl in this video. And my next video, I'll get into CDs, finds, and actually some cassettes. Yes, I said cassettes, and I will get into that on my next video. But I wanted to give a quick shout out, the thumbnail on my photo. So I was at a local Savers about, I don't know, maybe almost 2 months ago now. And I was in the CD section, and this gentleman approached me. He introduced himself. His name was Steven, and said he was a subscriber to my channel. And what a great feeling that is, to get noticed out there in the, out in the wild, to say. And he introduced himself, very nice man. He said that he usually doesn't leave a lot of comments on people's channels, but he is, he does follow around in the VC. But I told him that I would take a photo with him and post it on my next video. And I'm a man of my word. So Steven, there you are in the thumbnail. Leave some messages, buddy. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think of all these pickups. And make your own channel, buddy. Get out there. It's a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of great people. I can't recommend it enough. But while I met him, I was holding this album here. This is Al Di Meola. This is Electric Rendezvous, and it's a promo. I cleaned a lot of these up already, but I was waiting to catalog them until I did this video. But yeah, there you go. $1.99. Really good album. This is my first Al Di Meola album, but very quick listen and really good stuff. All right, everything else here, I'm just going to try and fly through because I do have a bunch. If I can show a price, I will. So this is Prince of the Revolution. This is oh my God, where are my glasses? Around the World in a Day. These here are all Savers finds, by the way. I do have some other finds which I'll let you know which the difference on each. But this was a Savers find. This here was $4.99, I believe. Yeah, $4.99. But in fantastic shape, unbelievable. I was really happy to grab this, in the condition as it is. And $4.99 if the vinyl's good, and I really don't mind paying that. It's just, when you see a dollar record marked up to $6.99, that's just absurd. I'm not doing that. Not at all. All right, so let's fire through here. This is Nancy Sinatra. This is Moving On. $1.99 Savers. Okay, Aldo Nova. This is Subject. So I had seen Ace Frehley over, oh man, it had to be in May. And Aldo Nova opened up for him. This one here was $2.99. And I really enjoyed his set. All really good music. So I was in Savers, and they had Subject, and they also had his well-known. This is Aldo Nova. This has Fantasy on it on the Portrait label. So I said, what the hell? I'm going to pick them up for, whatever, $2.99, $1.99. Really good stuff, man. Aldo Nova, great guitar player. Ohio Players Gold. This here's got Love Roller Coaster, all the hits. This here's another great listen. This one here was $4.99, I believe. But, what you're getting unbelievable album covers and great music from the Ohio Players. Now, these next here, I must have ran into somebody's Tony Bennett collection, which is fantastic for a guy like me because I love Tony B. So Tony Bennett here. This is I've Gotta Be Me. Really, really good stuff. And two of these I have to get into because it's actually quite interesting. This is Tony Bennett. Sings Great Hits of Today. That's on Columbia. Okay, this one here. This is Tony Bennett, Portrait of the Artist, with the strawberry sticker on it. So when I had got these records home and, decided to catalog them and all that, inner sleeve and all that, there was something else inside the jacket. And this is unbelievable. You never know what you're going to find at a thrift shop. That's why it's actually kind of cool. This is somebody's builder's license from 1986 from the Neshoba Valley Technical High School. Was inside the album jacket, and I actually tried to reach out to the gentleman online. You know, you never know. Maybe he wanted it or whatever, but I never heard anything back. So I'll hold on to it for a little while and see if he wants, you know, his high school diploma back, basically, or his builder's license. Just kind of funny. Same thing with this one here. This one here is from the 80s. This is Tony Bennett, The Art of Excellence. Beautiful hype sticker on it. Fantastic condition on the album on Columbia. But same thing with this one here. I don't know what was going on with this Tony Bennett collection, but there was like a brochure. So this is Tony Bennett, Armenian Church of Our Savior, from Sunday, February 19th, 1989 at Mechanics Hall in Worcester, Massachusetts. So Tony B must have been in town doing a benefit concert and somebody went, maybe they bought the album there, or, you know, maybe they just went to the benefit show and cataloged the program with his album, but it's kind of cool to get. I'm glad I picked that up because I love Tony Bennett. Okay, LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out. This here's the 12-inch single. The band, hip-hop band Total with Notorious B.I.G. This is Can't You See? Fantastic song. Love that. One of my favorites. Okay, then I ran into the Grassroots Greatest Hits. I know I've been telling everybody, but I'm really starting to dig these $2.99 on that. I'm really starting to dig these comps of these 50s, 60s bands because I can save room in my collection and, you know, purge and just add the comp, and I'm good with that, guys. Honestly, it's great for me. Speaking of comps, the Best of Ella Fitzgerald. I just picked this one up the other day. I know I had sent a photo of it to Gary, Trevor, MGK. Yeah, that one there was $2.99. Best of Ella. Amazing stuff. And quite frankly, once again, this is all MC Daily. This is all I need from Ella. Boom, I have a Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, which is fantastic. But you give me that and I'm happy. Now, shout out to my buddy, Don, the old goat. Don had showed this on one of his videos. He did an old versus new of this Timeout by the Dave Brubeck Quartet. And they had this for $1.99. Same thing, Columbia 6i. Really good condition. So I'm like, you know what? If it's good enough for the old goat, I'm going to give it a listen because he said the sound quality on it was really good. And it's fantastic, Don. Thank you so much for posting that video. Glad that I picked that up for $1.99. Sorry, I got the Kansas City Chiefs game on here against the Raiders right now. And I'm trying to follow along to see how the refs are going to screw somebody this week. If you've been following the football, phantom flags are coming out everywhere this year. Okay, back to the vinyl. Chuck Berry, this is Wild Berries. This is like a little comp. $1.99, good stuff. This here, I was amazed. The Drifters. This is an OG Under the Boardwalk. It has some, this is from a library, I think, or something, vinyl community. It has some Braille rating on the top here, but amazing stuff to pick up for the Drifters. And same thing, this one also has the Braille rating up here. This is the Commodore's Greatest Hits. Fantastic. For $1.99, I will take it all day long. Marvin Gaye Live. Fantastic. This here is on the Tamla label, as we all know. Another great listen. Now, if you watched any sort of MTV, V66, or any infomercials late night in the late 80s, hey man, is that Freedom Rock? Yeah, man, we'll turn it up. Well, I found the Freedom Rock set at Savers. 4-record set. Look at that set list. Amazing stuff here, man. You got the Byrds, 10 Years After, Jethro Tull, Jefferson Airplane, Canned Heat, America, Skinhead, excuse me, Deep Purple, Alice Cooper. Just amazing, amazing records. I think this one here was $5. No, $6.99. For Freedom Rock. Unbelievable condition. I was pumped when I saw this. Amazing stuff. Another comp. Paul Revere and the Raiders. Their greatest hits. I think this one was $1.99. Yeah, $1.99 on Paul Revere and the Raiders. Oh, we got more Tony Bennett. This is a time for Tony on Columbia. As you can see, I have my cataloging bid that I have here. Now, my honeymoon, I went to Hawaii, and while I was there, you know, you go to luau's, and I ran into this comp. This is called Savage, but it's all Polynesian music, you know, the drums and all that stuff that you would hear at a luau. Just really good stuff, and this was $1.99. I figured, why not pick it up? Really good. I enjoy that music. Sometimes it's good just to throw something else on and zone out to that. I'll take that. The Firm. Wow, I did not have this album. I never even heard this album, to be honest with everyone. Amazing condition. I found it. I think this one here was like $3.99 to $4.99. I can't believe I had never heard that album before. Fantastic. Paul Butterfield Blues Band. Amazing. I don't know if the price is still on this one. No, but this one here. Oh, there it is. Yep, there it is. $1.99 on Paul Butterfield. Sometimes the prices, they fall off or whatever. But another comp I found, the Kinks. Double record set. Gatefold. Very good. This one here was $4.99, but I looked this one up. This one's here kind of hard to come across in good condition. More comps. Steppenwolf, 16 greatest hits. How about some Al Martino, the best of. Here it is. My girl Julie London. This is Love Letters. I mean, for my collection, it's weird how sometimes you go thrifting and you find stuff that you actually, that you're looking for to add to your collection. I did a short on this. I found Cactus, One Way or Another. Amazing music, kind of psyche. And this one here was $2.99. Like I said, kind of psyche, but overall, very good rock and roll. My man Isaac Hayes. I got Black Moses here. Absolutely. Now, this next record here, I don't know if it was Don the Old Goat or Aaron Mutha Alaman who showed this in one of their videos. This is a band called Doc Holliday. It's basically like Southern rock, classic rock. Really good stuff. Don or Aaron, please let me know who it was. I'm more than sure it was one of you two who showed it in their videos. But this one here was $3.99. Really good. Glad to pick up some Doc Holliday. Deodato, Whirlwinds. This is some good jazz. I have his other albums, and really good. I always like to give Deodato a spin on a Sunday morning. Aretha Franklin. This is Once in a Lifetime. Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is Open Your Eyes. Another one of my favorite bands of all time. That there was $3.99. I do a lot of thrifting, people. Like I said, I don't find all this in one shot. If you go thrifting, it's basically, I go 4 or 5 times a week, sometimes twice a day. It's just, it's a pain in the ass. But if you want to be consistent and find some of this stuff, you have to be consistent in going to these shops and dealing, with all the craziness. Last week I was up at Newbury Comics in the mall, did some Christmas shopping and whatnot, and they had a good sale going on. This is the very best of Billy Idol for $24.99. Original price was $43.99. Really good, really. That's all I need from Billy Idol. I have his other stuff, which I'll turn it in at a record shop or something, but this is great to add to my collection. This is my 8th grade right here, written NWA, straight out of Compton on red vinyl, $19.99 on sale. And speaking of on sale, Motley Crue, Theater of Pain, $21.99 on yellow vinyl. All day, every day, give me the Crew. Okay, now these here were from yard sales. So I had went to a yard sale. It was actually a vendor, a vinyl vendor that actually recognized me and knew me from going to local record shows. And he just wanted to purge some of his overhaul. So all of these records here I got for a total of $75. So we got Pink Floyd. This is a selection of great dance songs. Pink Floyd live at Nebworth. The band Always. MGK got me onto these. Thanks, Mike. He had showed this album here on one of his shorts, I believe. Really good stuff. The Best of Jethro Tull, Volume 2. I already owned Volume 1. I figured I'd grab Volume 2. And they had Neil Young, or he had Neil Young Decade. This is a comp 3-record set, I think, or 4-record set. He only wanted $12 for this in really good shape. So like I said, I got that entire stack for $75, and I was happy to pay that. It was really good condition. My good, some VCLT from my friend Alex over at Beer and Vinyl. Go check out Alex. Great member of the vinyl community. This is Saucer Full of Secrets. He had sent me this. Thank you, Alex. And a band, I just got this. I had posted this on my community page. No, this is not a band from the 70s or the 60s. This is actually a band called Magic Potion, and this is a current photo. They just go old school, and their sound is completely old school. Massive, massive Black Sabbath feel here. Please give this album a stream and pick it up if you can. Amazing stuff. Okay, now these here were from Salvation Army. This whole stack here were $1 each. This is Ebony Rhythm Funk Campaign. Some surf music, Best of the Beach from Waikiki. I had sent Josh over at the flip side. They had a bunch of soundtracks over there for $1 each. And they had the Big Chill soundtrack in fantastic shape. Picked that up. I sent some off to Josh, which he needed. Dion's Greatest Hits. I did a short on that. Nice price sticker on there. Great sound for $1, man. I love the comps. This is Chronicles, Booker T and Priscilla Jones. Good stuff. Aretha Franklin, Who's Zooming Who? For the 80s people, this got Freeway of Love, Who's Zooming Who? Until You Say You Love Me. Good stuff from Miss Aretha here. And Headpins. I've been hearing a lot of people talk about this band Headpins. And I think it's early 80s, and it's more metal than rock. Amazing stuff for $1, man, in great condition. I was pumped to pick up Headpins. It's on Atco. I had never heard them before. Amazing, amazing stuff. Arcadia, I already own this, so I will VCLT this to somebody. I'm not leaving it for $1 when I know one of my friends in the VC will gladly take it. And let's close it out with some Space Dance Motown sounds. This here is just, it's a promo, but this here is just all 70s. Like, if you would be listening to this if you were at a nightclub in the 70s. Just amazing, just dance music from the 70s, disco and whatnot. So, vinyl community, that's all I have for you for vinyl. Like I said, I am going to do another video, hopefully soon, on current CD pickups and cassette pickups. But I did want to get this out there for you all before I kept putting it off. I am going away this weekend, heading down to Mohegan Sun Sunday for a day of degenerate behavior. Wish me some luck. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll be talking to you all soon. Take care, vinyl community.